So as I was taking a small break from YouTube, I was thinking to myself, how can I make more videos for you guys what's increasing the quality of those videos? Well, I think I found the answer to that question. So in this career mode series, I'm going to be driving for Alpine, and for the Bahrain GP in particular, I'll be trying to get into the top 7 from last place. And if I fail to do that, I'll need to consume some distilled vinegar. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the video. Enjoy. So the last thing that we need to go through before we get into the actual challenge itself are some of the settings. The AI setting being the most important one out of them all. We are going to fluctuate the AI difficulty depending on the actual difficulty of the challenge as well. And since we're in a realistic Alpine, I'm going to be using 104 for this one, and then we'll change it depending on what challenge we end up doing in the next race for Imola. And as you can see now, we're changing the length. We're only going to be doing 25% races for this career mode. I want to keep things high pace, and I don't want things to drag out much more than they need to be. So that's why we're only doing 25s instead of 50%. And as you can see, we're choosing Alpine as our team of choice, as I said in the intro. And moving on to qualifying now, you can see we retired from session as this challenge requires us to start from last place. So I'm going to go through the grid here now, and then we'll go to me live so that you can actually see what ended up happening in this challenge. So I'll catch you guys there. Well guys, as you can see, we're just on the starting line, ready to go for our race. We're going to be doing a medium to soft strategy here. As I've mentioned before, these are only going to be 25% races just to keep things high pace, high impact, and obviously with a forfeit on the line. As for fuel, I'm going to go with 0.5. I think that'll be enough to get us through this race, especially if there's a safety car. So yeah, let's get ready for this. And remember guys, throughout this race, I have to try and make my way up to P7 in order to get the challenge done, completed at least. So let's get into this, and hopefully for the first race, I don't have to do the forfeit. All right, here we go. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, the Bahrain Grand Prix, and lights out, and away we go. Pretty quick lights here. I actually wasn't expecting it to be as quick as that. And a quarter plus guard. Mazepin's going for a dive bomb maybe? Nope, but we definitely are. Need to make up as many positions as I possibly can, side by side here with Raikkonen. Or try not to get wing damage there. Here we go, P16, so we've made up 4 positions. I'm going to try and... yeah, definitely go for the send there. He broke a little bit earlier than I was expecting, but managed to get past without any wing damage. Now we just need to try and gain as many positions on these first couple laps as we can. As you can see, I'm literally just dive bombing everybody here. There's no regards for anyone right now. Maybe P7 was a little bit too easy for this first one. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. If I manage to do this with ease, then for the next one, obviously, I'll just probably make it a little bit more tough on myself. It's just I did record this video before, not in the same format as I did before, but I recorded a career mode video, and for the first race, I went from last to P8 before a safety car came out. And if the safety car didn't come out, I probably wasn't going to make it to anywhere else other than P8. So that's why I chose P7 as a sort of target here. But maybe that was just a bit too simple. We'll see. I might change the challenge on the fly. You never know. It just depends on how easy it is to get past these next couple of people. We're going to try and gain as many positions as we can now, just behind Vettel and our teammate. Not a great exit there. We're going to lose quite a lot of time. Luckily for me, Sector 2 and Sector 3 are probably going to be the more easier sectors on this track for me. They always have been. I know a lot of people struggle with Sector 2, especially Turn 10, but I feel as if I'm quite comfortable with it. I say that and we just completely lose the grip of the car there. Just need to be more careful with these curbs. They have changed the Bahrain curbs in an update that was done late last year. Have a little bit of a lock up at turn 10. Okay, we're starting to sort of settle into P13 right now. If we want to get this challenge done, we are going to need to make these positions up fairly soon. I want to try and maybe at least pass Vettel and my teammate before we go into the pits. I might need to concentrate here and just make sure that we actually start putting in the lap times that we need to. DRS should hopefully be helpful as well as we end lap 2. Going on to lap 3 now, the DRS will be enabled. Pretty bad turn in there. Okay, what I'm going to do is probably shut up just for a little bit and really try and push to catch this gap up to Vettel, because we've had a pretty bad lap here. I have to remember as well, one thing about these cars are they are realistic cars, so we're sort of getting slowly and surely up towards the places that you would expect an Alpine to be. So it's going to be harder and harder to pass these cars, but they're kind of making it easy for us with the fighting. Going to get a good run on our teammate here. Going to send it on my teammate because I can't really afford to sit back and hold behind him. Next is Vettel. AI are pretty weak in this section, so I could take advantage of it. No, doesn't look as if I'll be able to. It's just a little bit too far ahead there. So we're going to have to just bid our time and make the move happen when we can. There is a gap forming between Vettel and Tsunoda. So we're going to have to get past as soon as we can to try and catch up. 2.5 seconds at the moment, which is not too bad. But the longer it takes us to get past Vettel, the worse it's going to be. But I am going to stick behind Vettel until we get DRS, just to make sure that he doesn't come back at us. So we're going to need a good run out of this final corner just to make sure that we pass him as easily as we can here. Vettel, huge lock up there on the soft compounded tires. That's going to give us a good run. Now, just need to use a little bit of ERS. He's going defensive now.
Okay, copy that.
I'll try not to lock up too badly here as we pass Vettel. And we was indeed ahead of Vettel, which means he's going to have DRS on us. We're going to go defensive straight away. We don't want him passing us at all. Hit the apex nicely there and get a bit of run through, even though we were on this inside. That's good. 3.1 seconds now. Yuki Tsunoda. I'm going to have to start pushing. Oh, there we go. We've got our first warning of the race. But with 2.7 seconds behind Yuki Tsunoda, I'm not sure. I don't think he's got DRS on the person ahead of him. I do believe it's Daniel Ricciardo. So as long as we can keep up some decently good pace here, we might be able to catch him up. These guys are on soft tires, remember, so we are going to be on the soft compounded tires towards the end of the race. And since we've got light fuel anyway, it means that we're going to be quite rapid towards the end of this race. So as long as I can get as close to them as possible, we should be good. It's pretty hard now. The Alpine isn't too fast in a straight line, I'll have to say. Especially compared to that AlphaTauri anyway. They've got a lot more engine behind them than we do. Since there's quite a lot of straights at Bahrain, it is proving difficult to make gains. Got lucky there with a warning. Luckily we didn't get one, or else we would have been on 2 warnings. Penalties obviously will count, and we are using strict corner cutting. I think we're just in and out of DRS. Which, to be fair, he's not really proving too much of a pain to us anyway, so I guess it's not too bad. You can see that Daniel Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly are 5 and 6 seconds respectively up the road, which is getting me a little bit nervous here, I'm not gonna lie. There's now we're starting to come up towards the pit times, and unless we are super fast, which I hope to be, on these soft compounds, I'm not really sure we're going to be able to make up 5 seconds towards these guys. Alright, here we go. Just coming up to the final corner now. We're going to be pitting in this lap, just remember that. Ocon is going to pit behind us. As I said, I'm not really too bothered about Ocon. What's happening with him. I'll try and brake super late. There we go. We're in.
Esteban is in the pits.
Don't really care about Esteban right now. Give me my tires and let me go on my merry way. Alright, here we are, getting closer to Yuki. Gonna have to try and pass him this lap here. Just no regard for DRS. I need to make the move happen as quickly as I possibly can. Yuki locks up heavily there. That's gonna be good for us. Gonna use our ERS here. Get the slipstream. He's going for the defense. Gonna go around the outside. Oh, we've knocked into him. No! We didn't leave him as much space as I thought we was gonna leave him. But that doesn't matter.
Don't panic just yet, but we've seen a problem at our end.
No.
Into it.
No, 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 no. I've just hit Yuki and now there's a problem with the car. No. Alright, just gotta get onto it. Just keep going. Alright, we're 2.8 seconds behind Pierre Gasly.
There seems to be an issue with our ERS. Okay, touch
Oh
wood.
no.
The fault has resolved itself.
We've just heard news, our ERS is now locked. Which means we can't use our ERS. And if we can't use our ERS,
Green flag.
it means that we're going to be so slow compared to the AI. And we've only got 3 laps to go. Alright, here we go. We're going to have to go for the send now on these two at least. If I can't get into P7, I at least want to get into P8 as we go around the outside here of P Gasly. Oh, not the best of exits, but we've still managed to get the traction down. Obviously on speed on the softs. Pierre Gasly, he's going to be going around the outside here. Around turn 10, surprisingly not going off track either. Okay, respect to Pierre Gasly for that. That did happen the last time we recorded with myself and Sebastian Vettel. And Sebastian Vettel went way off track. So, GG's. But yeah, I don't see this being very likely now. Coming up to the end of lap 13, only 1 lap to go. And we are 4.5 seconds away from Charles Leclerc. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna fail the challenge, guys. I'm not too happy about this, I'm not gonna lie. Very salty. But we tried our best at least. We're gonna finish in P8 probably.
Fuel remaining.
Unless we have a really bad lap here.
Final lap of the race.
Let's at least just send it on Daniel Ricciardo. At least we can say we got P8. Oh, that was terrible. We locked up so badly. We still managed to get DRS. That's good. Thank God. We can defend at least. Oh no, he's gone on the inside already. Yeah, we're gonna shut the door on him right there. Make sure he has no ideas of trying to
Gap to car in
send it
front
on
is
us.
4.1 seconds.
Alright, just about half a lap to go now, and there's still no retires from ahead of us. 4.1 seconds behind for P7 from last place, so I've done a valiant effort at least, but you know, as they say, so close but no cigar, as we're only going to finish a single position behind where we actually wanted to finish at the Bahrain GP here. Just a sec to go now, and it looks like we're going to have failed the challenge today. I know a lot of you guys are probably happy because obviously you get to see me have some vinegar. But I'm not very happy about this. Max Verstappen takes the win. Not sure who's behind him. It looks like it was Sergio Perez and then followed by the 2 Mercedes. We come home to finish in P8. P8. Just 1 place behind where we should have. Okay, so as you can see, Max Verstappen ended up winning the race, followed by his teammate Sergio Perez, and then in P3, Lewis Hamilton with Valtteri Bottas following him. And then in P5, we have Lando Norris, followed by Carlos Sainz. And then in P7, Charles Leclerc, which means we didn't get into the top 7, which means we failed our challenge, and I now have to do the forfeit. So pretty disappointed about that, considering that we finished in P8, just 1 position behind where we needed to. But our teammate finished in P13. He started in P13, probably got screwed over by our little plan there, but we had to go for it. I wanted to be on the softs so that we could try and charge for that P7. Maybe I could have pit earlier and gone for like a really big undercut, and that might have helped. I don't really know, but as it stands, we failed the first challenge. So let me know in the comment section, guys, if you enjoyed this little segment here, and let's go over to the forfeit. Okay then, guys, well, I failed the challenge, which means I have to drink some vinegar, which is gonna be terrible. I've got it in a glass here, and yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. It smells terrible. Oh god, I'm really not looking forward to this, but I'm just gonna go for it. And yeah. Alright, well, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh no, that's not good. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna need to drink. Oh. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Look at what I'm doing for you guys, okay? Elite, you. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're not already. I'll catch you guys in my next one.